What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Aouar. Apologize first and foremost, it's been quite some time since my last upload, which I think was either in Bundesliga or Serie A Players Guide Edition. I've been very bogged down with work, so and other stuff on top of that. So hopefully we can continue with the content again to entertain all of you lovely individuals. And yeah, the most exciting card this week has probably been Renato Sanches, and this is why we're gonna come up with this video. We're gonna talk through the basics of the CMs and CDMs in Ligue, which I feel has very interesting candidates all across the board. And let's go. First off, it's houssem Aouar. Now houssem Aouar, I kind of used his freeze card, even without the defensive capabilities, back then in, I think it was December, and he was amazing. You have to understand that in FIFA you need ball progressors in the center mid area. You know, might not be the most defensive, you know, solid block in your midfield, not the juggernaut that you might require at some times, but having one player who can bypass the press, who can dribble his way through, you know, other defenders in real life, and some of the concepts in there apply to FIFA as well, you know, can help you find interesting attacking patterns that you can get either through passing or through possession play in FIFA, which is, you know, something we have to contend to at some times. This version kind of reminds me of Bruno Fernandes, because you just need to have that plus 15 like Inception said, you know, the 60 to the plus 15, and now you have the 80 interceptions, the 76, 75 defensive awareness, and this opens a lot of interesting options to you. You can put a shadow on him and he'll have pretty decent defensive work rates. His stamina is 87. He kind of reminds me more of a Cam, but I'd say his sensibilities are a lot better than what I think you can put him in the Cam role. I think high medium is fine for center mid if you have a defensive mid who's high or medium high. I think it's absolutely okay. Honestly, I love high attacking work rate two center mids, actually, not to just do late runs on one side, but to have both kind of present a surprising option if you do need to release the third man. With this houssem Aouar, I would personally put a shadow on him for my chem style to put him in the center mid role. The passing is fine. Shot passing is 94. The 5-star weak foot will help a lot with the passing accuracy. The 88 long passing is more than fine. That's just air balls. The finishing is great as well. The shot power on Aouar has always been a bit low, so you could also slap a hunter on him, because I honestly think the defense is good enough, even, you know, with this top 3 chem style, even as a center mid, I think is okay. You know, having a guy who can shoot the ball at all times is unbelievable, man. 99 finishing with a 5-star weak foot. You always have to have that third attacking option, you know, beyond your forwards, to always score consistently or at least assist consistently. Other than that, the only disappointing stat I have is probably this 87 stamina. Because at this stage of the game, a lot of defensive mids and center mids, I guess the elite ones, do have 95, 93, 99 at least. And I don't know if this is elite enough at this stage of the game. Dribbling wise, you don't have to pay attention to that. Aouar dribbles like some kind of god. Yeah, I'll just put a shadow on him. Either shadow or a basic. I don't like Camavinga because of the 3-star at first. But when you look at the price point that you pay for him right now, it's not bad. You can put a shadow on him. The pace and the defending will be absolutely immaculate. I think you do not boost the shooting, because the attack positioning is high enough at 95. He's 3-star though, with the right work rates. His traits don't really have any traits for that. His dribbling is quite okay. He's a little bit bulky, 6 feet, but he has a lean body type, so he shouldn't be too clunky. His passing is just immaculate, like I said. The only suspect thing I see is probably the finishing, because even if you boost it to a hunter, the defense is fine, by the way. Even if you boost it with a hunter, I don't know if you can finish consistently with his weak foot, but he should be okay, in all honesty. The one that I'm excited about, though, the one that makes Camavinga drop to this price, his name is Renato Sanches futbirthday, and this card is a special card in my personal opinion, because of the 5-star weak foot, and because Renato Sanches, his 82 was already so good. You know, just like Hullet in a way, doesn't have those physical attributes, but stats in some weird aspect. I've been doing this for 2-3 years, but stats don't tell the whole story. They tell just a portion of it. It's still a relevant metric, you know, in terms of a system, but many other factors come into play, like work rates, like body type, like weak foot and skills, yeah, and as well as the instructions that you put onto these players. Renato Sanches, the improvements over the 84 version are quite a bit if you like to put a Hunter on him, because he finally has decent enough defense. I think Hunter is the move, honestly, because a 92 attack position, 88 finishing, this Renato Sanches will kind of play like a budget Hullet in all aspects. 5'9", high work rates, and this is the thing that kicks players like Aouar out of the water. The 97 stamina is just ridiculous. The passing, honestly, he's not like Aouar level passing, I guess, with those passing stats when you give a Hunter or a Shadow, but 89 is honestly perfectly fine. With his 5-star weak foot, he shouldn't make that horrible decisions. His dribbling has always been very smooth, very imposing on the ball. You can give a Shadow too, but I would probably not go for that, even that's the top chemistry style on Footman, because I just don't know if this is correct. The 99 shot power should compensate for the low finishing, but I think the low finishing is absolutely visible, you know, noticeable. You have players like Alphonso Davies, which is my perfect center mid for the past 2 months. He can't hold a candle, I guess, to Alphonso Davies if you have 78 finishing with a 5-star weak foot. So I would probably go for this with a Hunter. I think it makes more sense. I think defense-wise, other than these two stats of offensive awareness and interceptions, which I think play a big role in AI, I think it's not that much of an issue, honestly. Because if you know how to defend properly, this dude is okay. You know, oops, right there. He's a flare trait, so the passing and everything, the flat passes, you know, should come across more natural. This is a very interesting option for a budget option, because this Renato Sanches is still super meta. And this one, I believe you put a Shadow on him, because the defense needs to be a little bit upright, a little bit more forth. The passing is honestly fine. The stamina is great as well. I wish this card, I wish Lille made it further in the Europa League, but we'll have to contend with this. For now, he's 4-star as well. I think he's worth the hype. I think the 82 version is still at this point is still better than a lot of shit icons that you can get for like 200 to like 500k center mids, because all that really matters for a center mid, for him to be really meta, is your pace, your stamina, and your work rates in a way, you know. The finishing, not everybody will play third man release, so the shot passing is fine. Maybe not for this stage of the game, but if you really want to get away with a budget option, this guy I think is transformative in a small sense. Then we have Marquinhos. His freeze version, more of a central defensive midfielder. You can only go one way, which is Shadow, because 100 would be bull crap for him. The stamina is not he's not that great, man, unless he's playing stay back while attacking, because the shot passing is amazing. The medium high work rates is very good, would ensure that he always stays back, doesn't track forward, and probably the stamina will not suffer that much of a heavy hit. Then you have Lise Melo, which I think is, I just don't want to say it, but I think he's the better option than Renato Sanches, the 82 version, because he has the right work rates. He's a bit big on the bigger side, you know, high average plus build. But if you look at his stats, man, he presents a very interesting option versus like Renato Sanches, even the futbirthday option. When you look at his general stats, what matters, the 99 stamina will be very important. The defending is absolutely decent. You can slap a Shadow on him as well if you do need it. I think the finishing is okay as well. The 4-star, he's not Camavinga, man. He doesn't have the 3-star weak foot, so I say Lise Melo is a very solid, probably the best budget option that you can get, coupled with this Renato Sanches. other than all of these, this Fabregas, I think he just doesn't have the work rate. You need high, in my opinion. Medium low is just insufferable for a center mid. Maybe as a luxury option like Mesut Ozil in real life, but for this one, I'd stay away unless I was trying to do something cool with Monaco or Arsenal. Andre, no. Rafinha, no. Sanson, no as well. The last option that you could possibly have is Bruno Guimaraes' card, which I still think is quite relevant, honestly. You have the center mid version, which I think people think this is not the best option, but I'm just such a sucker for attacking center mids that I think this guy you go for, man. I think he is, if you still have it in his team, you should still use him. I think he's fine if you're on a budget. I think you can put a shadow on him as well. It's a very unique conundrum, these two cards, because this is a shadow as well, but I don't think it's that necessary. But it's not gonna be a boost or anything if you put a hunter on him, just looking at this. So I think a shadow would be absolutely fine for this. People have held it as the better option. I would kind of agree last time. Now yeah, I would kind of agree as well because of the 3-star. And that's about it, man. Looking here, I would probably rank them. I think Renato Sanches is still the best card because of Camavinga's 3-star. Followed by Camavinga. A pure attacking center mid, Aouar would probably be the best. Pairing Aouar and Sanchez together, Aouar, Camavinga would spell wonders for your team. If you're on a budget, Lise Malo and Renato Sanches in form is perfectly fine. If you're on a mid-tier budget, because coins are going to drop like crazy pretty soon, I'd probably go with this Renato Sanches. I think this guy could see a little bump in price. I think the panic sell on him is just a bit stupid. I would probably take this Renato Sanches. Or honestly, just do the SBC for this Ronaldo, man. He's honestly worth it in my opinion. And I think almost endgame because of his 5-star weak foot. And honestly, he just looks a hell of a fun. And that's what you play FIFA for, if you have a healthy and positive attitude. So there's that. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks so much for watching this video. Leave a subscribe, a like, a comment. You can ask me what questions you would like next. Follow my socials down in the description below. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.